Today I'm going to be reviewing these Creative Kids Spin and Splatter paint machine. Now I had something like this when I was growing up and absolutely loved it, so I felt like it'd be the perfect gift for my kids for the upcoming holiday season. This will also make a great birthday gift or just a general present for your kids. But let me go and open this up, show you exactly how it works if you're not familiar with the Spin and Splatter paint machine. This is essentially everything you're going to get inside. So how it works is this part is going to actually sit onto here. You're going to put your pieces of these onto here like so. And then what you're going to do is you're going to then draw on them. And this is going to be made of thicker material. This is going to be almost made of like cardboard-like material. So what you're going to do is you're going to like put this onto here, or you can also just put these squares onto here as well. Again, going to be made of like a cardboard-like material. And this is going to kind of go into those corners like so, underneath each of those like that. Now what you can do, and what we always did growing up, is we would just cut out pieces that were going to be about the same size. So you can certainly do that with these, of like if you have thin cardboard or even like really thick cardstock around, you can certainly do that. Now the splatter guard I'm really disappointed in, truthfully. It's just made of really flimsy plastic. I wish they would have made that with something better. And what that is that's designed to sit over the top of here, so you can like put it onto here while it is turning. Now this is going to be like battery powered, it does appear, so you are going to need to grab a screwdriver, and I'm assuming it takes a couple AA batteries. Not 100% sure. I got to grab a screwdriver and double check on that. But this is going to include be battery powered, just so by pushing in on this button, that's going to make it go. The old school one was just like, pushed it in and cranked it and it made it spin. So this one does require you to use batteries for it. And it's also going to come with the paint. Of course, you can use any paint with this this little set. So let me go ahead and grab a screwdriver and get this opened up just to show that to you. So a couple things about this. One, the screw that is in there is going to be a really tiny head. So you'll have to make sure you have a really small screwdriver to get that out. Any bigger one is going to strip that out. Secondly, it's actually going to take a D battery. I know a lot of people aren't going to have these lying around the house. So if you're purchasing this as a gift for someone, make sure that you include a D battery, as that is what you're going to need for this machine to work. So you're just going to take and put this back in place. Again, I wish that they would have a way for it to clip in. It feels like they just really cheaped out on a few different things that would make this just a function of this a lot easier. Like, rather than having this screw in here that can strip out, why not include something that just kind of clips into place? That just make it a lot easier, at least in my opinion. So they just I feel like they cheaped out on a few different things here. Once you get that battery in, then of course how it works is you're going to kind of put it on here, put the splatter guard. Again, I use that term loosely. It's almost like a really thin plastic lid, like the lids you get from your local gas station for your cup are going to be thicker than the plastic that's on this splatter guard. That's how thin it is. So definitely disappointed in that. But once you get that on, then to turn on, you're just going to go ahead and push in on this, and then that's going to power it up. And then you can see here it's spinning. So then what you're going to do is you're just going to take the paint. And you can, of course, use any variety of paint. You could use markers even if you wanted to. But let me go ahead and open this up here real fast. So I'm just going to kind of show you exactly how this works. So you're just going to take this off, and then you're just going to put this paint. And you can see here you can make little designs just by doing little droplets of it. So just kind of squeezing it there. And it's just going to make cool little fancy designs. So this is going to be really fun. I used to do this all the time growing up with something similar to this. It wasn't battery powered though. So let me push that in, shut that off, and just kind of show you what the art is going to kind of look like here in a second. And you can see here that's what it's going to look like. Now you can mix and match all the different colors and all of that sort of thing. Again, the splatter guard is keeping the little bits and specks of paint. So you can kind of see here, there's going to be paint that'll be speckled around there. So it is kind of protecting it. But again, I wish that there was a secure way to do it rather than just the tape that it includes. But that's how this is going to work. So it's going to be able to make cool different types of art. Again, you can use these squares. It does come also with smaller squares that you can use. You can also use these big circles if you want to. And then it's going to come, I think, with 20 different paintings. So like 20 different pieces here. And then, of course, you can make more of these. You're going to need to get like really thick cardstock and cut it to the right shape before you use the last ones. So overall, I love this. It's so nostalgic. I love the design on it. I love how it works and everything like that. But I really just wish they would have upgraded a little bit in regards to the splatter guard, and then even like the backing on it. Like it just, where you put in the battery and everything, just kind of feels a little bit on the cheap side. So not a huge fan of those things.